What is up guys, Anton here with Unbox PH, and the mid-range market is kind of on fire right now with a lot of really solid offerings at hindi magpapatalo ang Infinix dahil nandito na rin sa Pilipinas ang kanilang flagship phone, yung Infinix Zero Ultra. Now this phone is coming in at 21,999 pesos and provides massive value for its price. But you can get this phone for an unbelievable price under 20,000 pesos only today on October 15. But first, make sure to leave a like and to subscribe to our channel and to check out our other socials on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for more Unbox PH content and giveaways. But hey, habang nandito pa kayo, let's talk about the insane value you're getting on the flagship device from Infinix, the Zero Ultra. But before we get to the phone, did you know that you can get a chance to win a limited edition Infinix NFT with your purchase of this phone? That's definitely one of the most unique things I've seen come out of a retail smartphone box. An NFT? I mean, pwede ka maging milyonaryo. Emphasis on pwede. Now onto the phone itself. Let's first talk about the elephant in the room with this phone, which is the 12-minute claim to charge this device. Now, most phones in this price range do top out at around 80 watts of charging, but the Zero Ultra goes way beyond with their 180 watt Thunder Charge technology. Now, it won't always fully charge in 12 minutes. Depende talaga sa temperature ng room and whatever other variables. And in my case, when I was filming, it took around 25 minutes to fully charge. Siguro dahil sa ilang extension cord na ginagamit ko and the lights were pretty hot. But overall, the 4500 milliamp hour battery here will charge your phone noticeably fast. As in, just plug in the phone pag gising mo, do your morning routine, make a cup of coffee, brush your teeth or whatever, and when you come back, you will have a fully charged phone to last you the whole day. If you are worried about battery health and temperatures though, you can simply turn off Furious mode in the settings for a more conservative charging speed. But for me, I'll keep it on because I like to go fast. Now, the massive value doesn't stop with the battery because the screen is also a wonderful surprise for this price range. I mean, we're getting curves for days on the Zero Ultra, giving this pretty thick phone some sleekness, as well as making the bezels seem slimmer than they really are. The colors are nice and vibrant because, surprise, it's an AMOLED screen here at 6.8 inches, displaying some super smooth animations with a 120Hz refresh rate. This screen is a pretty great surprise because it's a combination of specs that we don't really see in a mid-range phone. Now, this is paired with a pretty great set of stereo speakers with good detail, even at higher volumes. Now, it's not perfect, but I'll take this over the other offerings from other brands at this price range with mono speakers. And trust me, there are a lot of them. Oppo Reno 8. Now, Infinix also decided to punch above its weight by implementing a 200 megapixel main sensor that does really great in well-lit scenarios. But in the smartphone scene, alam naman natin that more megapixels don't necessarily mean better photos. It's not about the size of the boat, but instead the motion of the ocean, if you know what I mean. Though, with that being said, the cameras on the Infinix Zero Ultra makes the most of the main sensor, even in mixed lighting conditions thanks to OIS, and the 13 megapixel ultra-wide does give you the much-needed versatility you want for smartphone photography. Night shots are heavily stylized though, as we lose quite a bit of detail, and Infinix's post-processing compensates with a lot of sharpening, making your low-light shots look extra crunchy. The 32 megapixel selfie camera is awesome though, capturing really great detail and keeps skin tones quite accurate without as much post-processing as the rear cameras. Now, all of this runs incredibly smooth and snappy thanks to the MediaTek Dimensity 920 chipset on board. And thanks to 13 gigabytes of RAM, multitasking is super reliable and switching between apps is nearly seamless. This means gaming on this device is also more than serviceable, running most games from medium to high settings, even maxing out Genshin Impact. Though it is far from perfect, it still gives you a great gaming experience. Now, the screen does have a 360Hz touch sampling rate, which makes for super quick feedback and is super responsive even in competitive games, and overall makes the phone feel more like a flagship with how snappy it can be. Now we are getting all the memory we need here as well, with 256 gigs of ROM for all of your apps and media, and with micro SDXC support, you can get that all the way up to an overkill 1 terabyte of memory. And on top of all those specs, the Zero Ultra is 5G ready, so future proofing is no issue for the next few years on this device. This phone does come out of the box with Android 12 and their latest XOS, so all the gaming features we saw on their Note 12 series are still here and made even better with more powerful specs. Now I personally am just a sucker for blur effects on native launchers, and I do appreciate the stock live animated wallpapers and themes that come right out of the box thanks to XOS, but like I said with the Note 12 Pro, if you're a stock Android enthusiast, this might not be your thing. So here's a quick rundown of the specs here before I go. We get the 180 watt Thunder charge that can get your phone to 100% in 12 minutes, a 6.8-inch curved AMOLED screen at 120Hz refresh rate paired with a stereo speaker setup, looking at you Oppo, a 200 megapixel main sensor paired with a 13 megapixel ultra wide, as well as a 32 megapixel selfie camera. It's 5G ready, and you can even get an NFT from this phone, all for the price of 21,999 pesos. And you can get it even cheaper for 18,749 pesos as a Lazada exclusive, available only on October 15. That's today as of posting this video. So if you are in the market for insane value, make sure to check out the Infinix Zero Ultra in the description box up here or down here. Again, Lazada, you're doing a good job. May masulit na phone pa ba sa presyo na to, especially under 20K? I guess not. But make sure to let us know in the comments down below. Once again, my name is Anton, and I'll see you guys next time.